Hello children, this is Vananda ma'am. I come with a beautiful story, the field mouse and the town mouse. No children, you can follow the mouse in house also no. So in this story, I will tell you a story of the field mouse and the town mouse. Okay, let's begin the story. Once the field mouse had a friend who lived in town. Okay, so dear children, how many friends you have? And if you are living in village, how many of friends are living in towns? See, once what happened? A field mouse. Field mouse is a field is an open area, children. There we cannot found any buildings or anything. Okay, field is an open area. So we can find many mouse and rats and mouse in the open fields. It's a children. They will make holes in the open fields and they live in that open fields. So a field mouse. A field mouse means a mouse living in a field. Okay. A field mouse had a friend who lived in town. Okay. So once a field mouse. The field mouse means mouse that living in a field. So that field mouse had a friend. Where was his friend was living? So his friend was living in a town. Okay. So one day the field mouse invited the town mouse for dinner. So once a field mouse and the mouse living in a town, they become friends. So when they become friends, one day field mouse invited the town mouse for dinner. What is dinner? So what are the food we are having in the night? That is called dinner, children. Okay. Food that we are having in a night, that is called dinner. So what are the food we are having in the afternoon called? That is called lunch. So food we are having in a morning, that is called breakfast. So one day the field mouse invited the town mouse. Town mouse means the mouse that living in a town. So the field mouse invited the town mouse for dinner. To whom? Invited to whom for dinner? Who invited whom for dinner? Field mouse invited town mouse for the dinner. Are you understand, children? Yes. The field mouse gave the town mouse a meal of corn and a wheat. Okay. So field mouse invited town mouse for dinner. So for dinner, the field mouse gave town mouse a meal, food. What is the food? Corn and a wheat. So because already I told you, the field mouse is living in a field. So in the fields, the people can grow corn, wheat, rice, many things. So because of that, that field mouse easily get corn and a wheat for food. So the field mouse gave the town mouse a meal of corn and wheat. Okay, children. So are you understand? First paragraph. So once a field mouse had a friend who lived in a town. Okay. So one day the field mouse invited the town mouse for dinner. The field mouse gave the town mouse a meal of corn and a wheat. So what field mouse give the town mouse for the food? Yes, it's give corn and a wheat. So when our field mouse has given the corn and a wheat, so the town mouse started to talk. So do you know, field mouse? Said the town mouse. So what town mouse said? Do you know, field mouse? That I have all kinds of things at home. Come to my house tomorrow. So when our field mouse has give a corn and a wheat for the town mouse, so the town mouse started to tell, listen, listen, field mouse. Do you know, field mouse? In my home, I have all the kinds of things. Why the town mouse having many kinds of things to eat? Because it is living in a home. But our field mouse is living in a field. Because of that, it get what the people will grow on a field. Okay, children. But our town mouse get many things because it is living in a home. So the town mouse invited our field mouse that I have all kinds of things at home. come to my house tomorrow. So now the town mouse invited the field mouse to his home, his house tomorrow. Okay, children. Who now, from the beginning, field mouse invited the town mouse for a dinner. But now the town mouse is inviting the field mouse to its house. The field mouse went to the house of the town mouse the next day. So the town mouse told field mouse that tomorrow you should come to my home. In my home, I have all kinds of things. So you just come once my home. So the field mouse went to the house of the town mouse the next day because the town mouse invited tomorrow. Because of that, the field mouse went the next day. Okay, next day, that is tomorrow. Okay. The town mouse showed the field mouse the kitchen. So when our field mouse come to the town mouse home, so then the town mouse showed the field mouse the kitchen. Why it showed kitchen? Because kitchen only we can find the edible things. Because of that, the town mouse showed the field mouse to the kitchen. What are the things they can found there? You know, children. See, there are pizza, cake, noodles, and burfi. What are the things they can found in the kitchen, children? Because that is a town kitchen. That is a home. That is a town. So, in that, there were pizza, cake, noodles, and burfis. So, the field mouse ate, drank, and was merry. So the field mouse ate. Ate is a past tense of eat. Drank is a past tense of drink. And was merry. Merry, happy, and enjoy. The field mouse eat, drink, and it enjoyed everything, children. So, according to invitations of the town mouse, the next day, our field mouse went to town mouse house. When it went to town mouse house, the town mouse showed the field mouse to the kitchen. So what are the things they can found there? Yes, I know, children. Your mouth is watering. Yes, while hearing the names of pizza, cake, and noodles. Yes. What are the things they can found in the kitchen? There were pizza, cake, noodles, and a burfi. So our field mouse, usually it is eating only the wheat, corn, and some grains and the rice. But now here, it get many things to eat. So our field mouse eat, drink, and it enjoy, merry, happy, or enjoy. But as they ate cheese, the master of the house opened the door. So when they are eating cheese, cheese is also a product of milk, children. Okay, cheese is also a product of milk. When they are eating cheese, the master is the owner of the house, opened the kitchen door. The town mouse and the field mouse ran in fear to hide. So, while they are eating cheese, the owner of the house, they opened the door. When the master, the owner, the master of the house opened the door, the town mouse as well as the field mouse, they ran in a fear, scared, afraid. So they ran in a fear to hide in a place. Are you understand, children? So, but as they ate cheese, the master of house opened the door. The town mouse and field mouse ran in a fear. Then the master went out of the kitchen. So after some time, the owner, the master went out of the kitchen. The field mouse and the town mouse sat down to eat cheese again. So when the master go back, then again the field mouse and the town mouse, they sat to eat cheese again. But as they ate, a maid, what is maid? A female servant is called maid. Okay, children, who are maid? Maid is a female servant. But as they ate, a maid came to get honey. So again, when they started to eating cheese, again the maid come to take some honey. Okay. So firstly, while they are eating, the master has come to kitchen. After some time, the master went out. Again, they started to eating, but that time the maid has come to take some honey. When they saw her, again they hid in a hole. So when they saw maid, again the both of them are run and hide in a hole. So the master went out of the kitchen. The field mouse and the town mouse sat down to eat cheese again. But as they ate, a maid came to get honey. When they saw her, they hid in a hole. The field mouse said to the town mouse, "Friend, you can eat all you want here, but you live in fear." So again they have went to hide in a hole. So the field mouse said to the town mouse, "Friend, dear friend, yes, I know you can eat. What are the things you want here? But you live in a fear. Always you have to live in a fear. I know, friend, what are the things you can want, you can eat here. But always you have to live in a fear. I have only corn and wheat, but I do not live in a fear. But in the field, yes, I know. Only I have to eat corn and wheat. But I do not live in a fear. I am not fear of anybody. Yes, do you want to come and live with me? So the field mouse asked the town mouse that. Yes, dear friend, I know that here you can eat what you want, but always you have to live in a fear. But I have only to eat wheat and a corn, but I don't have any fear. Dear friends, do you want to come and live with me? Then the town mouse went to live with the field mouse. So after that, the town mouse also went with the field mouse to live with. The field mouse said to the town mouse, "Friend, you can eat all you want here, but you live in fear. I have only one corn and eat, but I do not live in a fear. Do you want to come and live with me?" Then the town mouse went to live with the field mouse. See, children, how there is a difference in a town mouse and a field mouse. So in this story, I'll sum up the story again, children. Once a field mouse had a friend with a town mouse. So once field mouse invited the town mouse for a dinner. So when the town mouse come to field mouse house to for dinner, so field mouse has given corn and a wheat. When the field mouse has given corn and a wheat, so the town mouse told, "Dear friend, in my home, I can have many things to eat. You just come once my house." Then next day, the field mouse went to the town mouse house. So there they have pizza, noodles, cake, burfi, and many things to eat. But while they are eating, what happened? Again and again, somebody is coming and disturbing them, because if somebody has come to enter to the kitchen, they will run and hide because they got fear. So at last, our what field mouse asked told the town mouse that, "Friend, you can eat anything what you want here, but one thing is you always live with a fear. But in the field, I know I have only few things to eat, but I don't have any fear. So dear friend, please come and live with me." Then after that, the town mouse decided to go and live with a field mouse. Listen, children, are you enjoy a beautiful story of two mouses? So again, your Nalina ma'am come with a beautiful story of other thing. So in the previous classes also, I told many stories, isn't children? So I think you enjoyed many stories. So again, I will come with a beautiful story. Bye bye.